What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live video here. I'm CryptoNinja and I will be going over the most important charts that we have today. Obviously, the market looking a little bit green, right? Because during the weekend, we actually had quite a significant downturn. So there's a couple coins that are up, there's a couple coins that are down. So what is the general consensus for the week? And that is what we're going to go over today. Okay. So make sure you guys do like the video, do subscribe to the channel if you guys are interested in this content where we do live trading. And yeah, we will be going over some important ETF news that's going to be happening. So we will be going over all of that in just a second. Okay. So first off, I want to speak about, we'll start it off a little bit differently, where we speak about Ethereum, whereas we normally start with Bitcoin. But essentially, Ethereum is actually still, it's still kind of in a downtrend, right? So a lot of people are saying, yeah, Bitcoin's going to hit 84K within this week. Bitcoin's going to do this, but Bitcoin hasn't broken key levels. So that's the most important part. We have to wait for a key level to be broken for BTC and for Ethereum. Like, for example, this daily high at 31.34, very, very strong level for BTC here. So until price takes out this high over here. So basically what we need to see happen is price needs to basically take out this high and then retest this level, and then we can look for potential long for Ethereum. But until then, we can't really do much, right? Because essentially 33,134 is going to be a resistance, and as long as price stays below this level, well, then it's probably just going to range, right? So essentially, we have a box that price has been trading in within the last couple of days, and price needs to obviously close above the range or below the range for potential setups. So right now, I'm kind of just waiting for potential moves because literally can't do anything for Ethereum at this point. It's honestly just ranging within the zone. If we have a look at the 4-hour time frame, you can see there's just a whole bunch of wicks to the upside, a whole bunch of wicks to the downside, a bit of choppy price action, if I must say. So yeah, to be honest with you, can't really do much here for Ethereum. But what we can do is we can analyze and be like, okay, if price can actually close above this level, well then we can do something. If price actually closes below this this level, then we can obviously look for sales. But the main point of this video is Bitcoin hitting 1 million inevitable. So basically, let's have a look at Bitcoin quickly. I want to show you my thoughts on Bitcoin right now. Okay. So essentially, guys, this is Bitcoin, and this is pretty much the most important levels you guys have to watch out for. Okay, so if you have a look here, Bitcoin right now is actually trading above the daily high, right? So that is your daily high at 67,000. 67,000 is your daily high, and in order for price to obviously break out here, we need price to close above, right? So if this next candle can actually close above this level, well then, okay, we are probably going to take some setups to the upside, back up to around about 71K within the next couple of days. But if price can close below, right, because the thing about it, right, we haven't actually taken out this high over here, right? So essentially this is going to be the mid-range for BTC here. So we have, I'll change the colors to just make it a little bit different. Because if you look at Bitcoin, it kind of just trades in ranges, right? So obviously right now, it's trading in a range within the daily time frame. But if you look at the alternative here, it's kind of still coming down. It needs to close above this high over here at 67K. If we close above that level, 66,800 to 67K, then we're probably going to go back up to 71 to 84K. So essentially, we could potentially see all-time highs within this week, or we could potentially see price come back down to the support, right? So there's a few scenarios right now for BTC, and it's probably best to actually just stay patient here and just wait for price to play out. So essentially, this is what we got right now, guys. This is what we got. We kind of have to wait for the next 4-hour closure, because if you have a look at this chart, you can see that Bitcoin still trading between the highs and the lows, right? So this is going to be your present daily high. Okay, so this is going to be the present daily high. So this is your daily high, and then this is going to be your daily low. Okay. So essentially, guys, this is going to be the range that Bitcoin's needs to be trading in. And you can see that it's kind of in the mid-range between the high and the low. So if we had to measure this move, it's around about 2.6. And from here, it's around about 1.3. So we've been bouncing off the previous daily high, right? This was the previous daily high, if you look on the left. And this is going to be the mid-range between the new daily high and the new daily low. Okay. So what does that mean? Well, that means that price is most likely going to be just retesting this level until it closes below. Because if price can close below 66,800, like you can see our price just struggling above here and struggling below here. So price needs to close below this level here in order for confirmation to go down to the downside, which is where we will be taking sells, something like that, which is a little bit different, right? Because we need to take sells below the range. But we'll see. Like I said, Bitcoin, it's inevitable that we were going to see 84 to 100K probably within this year. But, we're probably going to see more downside. I do think that we can potentially see more downside to these lows over here. But looking at the charts over here for Bitcoin, this is going to be the most important level for BTC to obviously take out, right? So BTC, we need to wait for price to either close above this level. So we either need price to close above 67,700, or we need price to close below 65,900. Okay, so basically we have to wait for one of the two, right? Because essentially, if you look at USDT dominance, it's still kind of breaking below the levels here. So if you have a look at this chart, the uptrend was actually broken, right? So the uptrend was broken. You can see we're creating these higher highs and higher lows. And then you can see right now, we actually broke the uptrend. So essentially, this is not going to be an uptrend anymore, which means that, okay, if this starts flipping bearish like it is now, USDT dominance, then we're probably going to see more upside for crypto within this week. Okay. So it's important just to understand that, okay, this was it was in an uptrend, it was breaking highs, and then we actually got rejected from this level here, which is your 5.22%. Okay, so essentially, if you look at USDT dominance, what's important to note is that we broke the downtrend, the uptrend, and we're most probably going to see higher levels for BTC and for a couple other coins within this week. Because remember, there are a couple of coins that are, Path up 11%, but Path got destroyed. Like we'll go actually to see the Path chart, but essentially Path actually dumped so hard. And I also think it's due to the unlocks. There's a massive unlock this week. Same thing with AVAX as well. So there's a couple unlocks, ID also. There's a few coins that are potentially could dump just because of the unlock, right? Because if you think about it, if you're investing in Path, right, for example, and you've been holding, staking your coins for so long, and then you see a massive dump, most people probably just sell it off, and then that's going to cause a ripple effect, and we're probably going to see a lot more downside for Path. So, to be honest with you, we have to look at the chart to see this, but essentially this is going to be the most important chart for USDT dominance, right? Because essentially this chart shows us how strong Bitcoin is and crypto is as a whole, right? So if this chart can somehow close back above here, it's kind of forming like a little wedge pattern here, and you can chart USDT dominance. So what I expect today, we're probably going to see a push back up here. We're going to see crypto dump a little bit, probably see crypto come down a little bit, and then essentially, if it can close above this level here, if price can close above this level here, then we're probably going to see crypto come a lot more down, right? So yeah, it's, kind of have to just stay, natural, right? Not really go all into something that you're not really unsure of. Okay, so essentially, I want to pick a couple coins a little bit just now, but I want to first go over what's actually happening within crypto right now. So we have essentially, you can see over here, this website CryptoQuant actually gives you pretty much all the really cool information that you can get. Very, very cool to come and have a look here. But essentially, if we have a look at this chart, we can see that price. This is your Bitcoin market cap, and then the delta growth rate, right? So it shows you as long as the market cap goes higher and higher and higher. You can see the market's going higher and higher here. This is the market cap, right? Bitcoin market cap. You can see right now the growth rate is getting exponential, right? So we're getting a bit more growth here as long as the market goes higher, which is understandable, right? If the market carries on going up, we're probably going to see a lot more people jump into the market, like a lot more new investors, right? Because essentially, if you look at Bitcoin on the higher time frame here, if we look at the daily, for example, it's kind of, actually, let's have a look at the weekly. If you look at Bitcoin as a whole, I mean, it's kind of just exponential, right? It's pretty much just exponential. So that this chart's quite nice to look at. It shows you quite a lot of cool stuff. And then obviously, I want to show you guys the inflows, right? So essentially, guys, this is single day ETF flows. So this was today. You can see that we had around about 1,000 BTC here, 472, pretty much all inflows. 17, sorry, this is on the 17th of May. 17th of May, all inflows. We had quite a nice run up on the 17th of May. But essentially, when you're looking at this data, what it tells you what are the big institutions doing and why. Not doesn't tell you why, but if the big institutions are buying at these levels, the price is most likely going to go up. And we have seen that in the past, right? When price has just been going up for the time being because the ETF inflows. There's more inflows than outflows, right? So if there's more inflows than outflows, it means that there's more chance of the price going up, and also retail will follow what the big guys are doing, right? If the big guys are investing at these prices, well, then you're gonna see more upside, right? So essentially, yeah, kind of have to look at it like that. I know it's not amazing to look at, but it's quite interesting to see here. And you can see the overview. Let's have a look at the overview. Yeah, you can see this is the flows, BTC holdings since inception. You can see it just gives a whole bunch of data here. So it looks quite good, guys, just to have a look at. Very, very nice. And then also here it says 𝗬𝗏 ended up with 404 reported holders in its first 13F season, which is a mind-blogging. Yes, it is. Blows away record. Even having 20 holders as a newborn is BFD, highly rare. Here's a look at how the BTC ETFs compare to one another. So have a look here. You can see 𝗬𝗏's just pretty much overtaking everyone here. Okay, pretty much overtaking everyone, which is obviously, we all know that 𝗬𝗏's one of the bigger ones out there. So this chart just kind of shows you. You can see BlackRock, who's the world's largest fund manager, just launched a spot ETF. Yeah, this 11th of August, and that's obviously 𝗬𝗏. Okay, so very, very interesting, guys. 𝗬𝗏 obviously doing really, really well. And if you guys are interested in this type of information, I do post a whole bunch of this stuff on my Twitter. You can get all of this for free over here. All my information that we do post every single day. Okay, and then BlackRock Bitcoin ETF attracts four that we just read that. So I mean, it's really, really bullish, guys. That news is really, really bullish, and obviously this is probably going to send the price up a little bit more within a couple of days. But the thing is, we went over the charts. People could be selling to buy lower, right? So like I said, I'm if you look at Bitcoin, let's have a look at USDT dominance. Yeah. I'm just looking at some setups here because Bitcoin looks like it might be coming down. I want to see if we can take some setups here, guys, because we're getting quite a nice little move here. ETC. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take the sell here for ETC. I'm going to take this for ETC here. Stop loss just above the highs, take profit at these lows here. So I'm going to go in with a 20x here. Okay, so we're going to jump into this trade here. We're going to jump into the setup here, guys. Looks really good. USDT dominance is coming up a little bit here. The 15-minute candle did close quite bullish here. I do think that we're probably going to see a little bit of downside here. We're probably going to see a little bit of downside here. So we're going to take the setup here, guys, very, very soon. Okay. So while we're waiting for that, we want to go back to USDT dominance, see what's happening. But essentially, because the thing is, right, if you look at USDT dominance as like a coin, you can, that's how I kind of view it, right? I kind of view USDT as like, it is a stable coin, but I mean, I kind of, whatever happens here, I just flip it inverse to what's going to happen to crypto. So if we see quite a nice pump in the market, USDT dominance is most likely falling, right? So when we see USDT dominance hold support like this, it is holding, right? It's technically holding support right over here. We most likely see price. We'll probably see crypto come down, right? So I'll probably be only looking for sells for the time being. So important just to be patient here. Wait for USDT dominance to break out of like a range. So we have the 30 minutes here. We kind of need to see what's happening on the 5. We want to see a breakout of this level here. So essentially, once we break 4.73, 74, we're probably going to see upside here for USDT dominance, which is obviously downside for crypto. So I'll be looking at potential setups once USDT dominance can actually just take out that high, which is what we're going to be waiting for. Okay. So essentially can't do anything until we break above that high. But let's go back. We want to see what Bitcoin is doing, yeah. But yeah, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I'm CryptoNinja, and I trade every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, with you guys. We take setups live. We look at Bitcoin. We try to analyze what's happening in the market, and yeah, we go over the most important news as well. So every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we do take setups majority of the time. So make sure you guys, if you guys are interested in this type of live stream, well then yeah, make sure you guys do follow and enjoy the ride, right? Because we want to obviously help each other for the next bull run, which we obviously are in, but the next proper upside, because right now we all know that it's kind of a bit boring, right? It's a little boring, but when the market's boring, it means there's a massive news. So yeah, it's important just to focus, and yeah, essentially this is really bullish news. It doesn't mean that we can't take sells within today. And then yeah, this over here is the Bitcoin rich list. It shows you pretty much all the addresses, percentage of addresses, the Bitcoin, and then the dollar value. You can see that, yeah, it's crazy, right? Address rich here. So you can see that, yeah, this is interesting. So 46 million have $1, 22 have 100, 10 million have 1,000, 3 million have 10,000, 100,000, 654. That's quite cool. And it shows you, gives you all the addresses. Yeah, because you can track this, right? This is very interesting, guys. Hey, have a look at this data. It gives you all the addresses and like what's been happening on the addresses when they've been selling. I mean, this guy didn't sell. This guy's been holding since so long ago, right? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. So essentially, guys, we are going to be taking some setups. We will be taking some trades within this live stream. Make sure you guys do like the stream and comment if you guys are interested in seeing this again, because we do go live every single day. And yeah, we will be looking for some setups for Bitcoin. Like I said, Bitcoin needs to close below the daily low here, the daily high, in order for price to come down. Right? If price holds this level, then we're going to see a pump. If price can take out these lows, then we're probably going to see downside. So for me, I'm just going to be patient here and just wait for price to see what's going to happen, because I can't really do anything. Okay. So let's wait for that. We'll play some music in the background, but yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions on setups. I will be scouting some trades. So yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned for that.
It's the ocean, diving that cash like I'm chosen. Then my 24 karat got you frozen, yeah. Put the boy on a shit yeah. Hit me on the surface, let lurking. Overhit it up, that gon' make me nervous. 水里呼吸着，闪动不属于我的翅膀，Lucifer，不要慌，这不是我的名字 Now we got start the fish and bite me another round. Diamonds on me like I'm fresh out of water. I'm a Marina, reeling me in with a thin line. Fly underwater, don't need no man, 绝不会看得到过我海洋染色。Fly underwater, don't need no man, 绝不会看得到过我海洋染色。Manta, I fly in water, little manta, double fish, manta. Call on me, I don't need no romance. I fly like a manta. I fly in water, little manta, double fish, manta. Call on me, I don't need no romance. Glitter on my skin, I'm a shiner. Got a fight to catch a mind, but to China.
RCB's been so strange. I've been trading it lately, and Yeah, it's for me, the price action is just a little bit choppy. You can see that these massive wicks to the upside, massive wicks to the downside. It's way too choppy if you're doing leverage, short-term scalping, right? So yeah, I mean, personally, probably just best to just maybe wait for a break out of the range, right? You can see right now that price needs to break above this level here or break below this level here, but until then, can't really do much. Okay, yeah, it's important just to wait for that. But yeah, we took a sell here for ETC. I do think that USDT dominance is gonna come down. Okay, so we are looking at the sell here for ETC. Yeah, look at this, like this chart. It's so choppy. Essentially, this is a level, right? It's just way too choppy. Yeah. But not much else, guys. Not much else happening. The market's been so boring today. Like, you don't understand. I'm pretty sure you probably do understand. Very boring today. We normally see like a nice move, but yeah, Ethereum is also just ranging. FET looks like it wants to come down. Yeah, Phantom has been pumping, eh? Phantom has been pumping hard. I'm not gonna lie. Phantom's been so bullish, eh? Phantom's been so bullish, yeah. So let's see. INJ pumping as well. I don't like it when these coins are a bit too choppy here, guys. Audio looking bearish, is bearish. Audio is looking so bearish, yeah. Chainlink, we took some sells for Chainlink a little bit earlier with them today. So, but your whole market's kind of just waiting for a move. But like I said, guys, if you guys did enjoy this live stream, make sure you guys do like and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, for Bitcoin, you just have to be patient. We went through all the levels in the beginning. And yeah, I do appreciate everyone joining today. Thank you so much for everything. I do appreciate everyone joining that they could. If you guys do like this stream, make sure you do subscribe. That would help a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time for another. Yeah, so we'll see you on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. So yeah, because today's Monday and then we have Friday as well. So we have another 2 live streams this week. Beautiful. Okay. Peace out, yo.